update 1.4.8, which does not actually remove anything. It's just adding a new gun, the MP5, guys. Oh my god, we have a new gun. I might actually change the ammo on this gun, because currently it's at 25 out of 2 for the base ammo. But it was originally going to be 30 out of 1, and it's going to cost you 25,000. I think it's a rank 23 or something. I forgot what rank it is, but let's go ahead and buy it. So for attachments, we actually have a few choices. We have a extended stock, and then we also have a reflex. This is actually pretty useful. Also, you may notice that this does not have any stats, and I will get into that in a second. So these are pretty cheap. They're 2,000 and 4,500. If we go into the second slot attachments, we have a MP5 SD, which is a conversion technically of the gun into a silenced version, and we also have a laser, which we're going to go ahead and buy. I'm going to equip the gun right here. Let's see, do we have any? Oh yeah, we can get a gold crate on here. Let's go ahead and just do that. So this looks pretty cool. It's black and gold. I'm going to put the stock on because I do not care about the magnification at this time, as well as the MP5 SD. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this out in game. Alright, so we have the MP5 in game now. As I said, it starts off with 25 rounds. I might edit this so it has 30 or so, but I might remove the extra mag. I'm not really sure yet. It'll depend on how people use it in game. So the gun is fairly good. It has a fairly high fire rate. It's actually very close to that of the P90. So we can pretty much mow a zombie down in seconds, especially if you hit them in the head. It does, I believe, 32 damage. So multiply that by 2, so you're doing quite a lot of damage per headshot. You won't kill them, but if you get 2 of those, dude's gonna die. Now, one thing about this gun is that you probably don't want to hold the trigger down because you will run out of ammo very quickly. So we have Hanky right here. If I, hold this thing down, I'm gonna run out of ammo in like 2 seconds. So you might actually want to consider using the single fire because it does do fairly good accuracy and damage. So we see Hanky right here. We don't want to waste all the ammo because once we do run out, this thing was probably going to end up getting us killed. So let me buy ammo right here. Okay. The one problem with this gun is that it does not have very good range. It does have very good accuracy even if you remove a little bit. So I would still keep the range on this, and I would not use the SD version of this gun because it removes range, and range is quite useful, especially if you have very good accuracy. I'm going to try this gun now without the SD to see how it does. Alright, now we have the MP5 that does not have the silencer, so it's, unsilenced. And we also have a laser sight, which is actually a very cool addition because you can actually see where the laser goes. As you guys can see, it's, going all over the place, even though it kind of looks like it doesn't, but it actually does move around. If I do this, you guys can see the laser actually moves around. I'm not even entirely sure if this was in a game before. I know when other people have a laser, it just looks like it stops in midair, but this one actually goes where you're pointing it. I also have the little sight. I think it's a reflex sight. I'm not actually sure. This actually zooms in like really quickly and also gives you like very much magnification, which is kind of weird because this is not like a sniper sight, but yeah, it's zooming in like one that. So this might get fixed later, so I would take advantage of this if you want. So yeah, this gun actually sounds very cool. It actually has its own sound. So if we shoot this, it actually sounds like a MP5, but the animation for when you fire kind of looks like you're having a stroke. It looks like you have arthritis. That's what it looks like. You can't stop shaking. So on this version, you will have much more range than when you use the silencer. So if we shoot, okay, I guess it doesn't have that much range. Let's go a little bit closer. Now we can actually hit him. There we go. I would personally not use the silencer. Oh yes, he just died because you don't get that extra range, and the accuracy is pretty much good enough to actually hit everything at that range. So, just some things. Alright, so as I was saying about the ammo on this gun, you're gonna have to, be selective on what you attack because you won't be actually able to kill a brute with this very easily unless there's other people shooting at it as well. So if we, open fire on this brute, we're gonna have to reload a couple of times to actually be able to kill it, and most of these bullets are probably not gonna be hitting the head. So we're already on our 3rd mag and it's not dead. There we go. That took pretty much 3 mags just to kill that thing. So just be aware this thing is not going to be mowing down a lot of zombies. But when there's zombies running towards me, such as this digger right here, we can pretty much mow it down pretty easily, which is pretty good. This is a fairly good weapon if you need the high fire rate, so close quarters is mainly this weapon's job. Also, it looks pretty cool. The model on this thing is pretty nice. The little scope on there, little reflex sight, is like super tiny though. That's why it zooms in so much. As you guys can see, it's like really tiny. That's why it goes so close. But it's actually pretty good. This gun actually has one of the best sights in this game, in my opinion. So if you like using first person, you're gonna, have a pretty good time using this. One thing I hate about it though is because it has such low range, you can't really use it to its maximum potential. So come here, Hinkler. Hello, Hinkler. I'm gonna headshot you, Hinkler. This thing has really good accuracy though, in my opinion. So, if you're looking for that, this thing has it all. We also have 2 new items in the store, which you can go to the cash shop right here. It's a part of the summer thing, I guess. So we have a Roman candle, which is kind of like a firework. It blows up, so you can actually use this as a weapon. And we also have a s'more, which is it's kind of like the carrot except for HP, I believe. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I forgot. Globally distributed standard issue morale boost, and light up skies or will light up something. Okay, we're gonna go in game and check it out. All right, so for the Roman candle, it's actually a projectile, so you don't actually place it down. And it says Roman candle goose products, which is made by Cord because he likes geese. Alright, I'm gonna shoot Hank now. There's actually in debug, it actually team killed. It does not actually team kill here. It'll kill the zombies. Does not do that much damage but it's a fun item to use. So as for the s'mores, I did not equip that. Whoops. Alright, this time I managed to actually give myself the s'more, so I'm pretty sure it actually gives you HP and not stamina, but let's find out. Yeah, it gives you some HP, that's pretty much it. So, can I give myself a s'more? No. Oh yeah, you can actually give yourself s'mores. This might be kind of OP. Give s'more, give s'more, give s'more, give s'more, give s'more. Alright, so this is highly abusable. You can basically heal yourself up with these items, so, Cord, you might have forgotten to fix something, Cord. Funny thing is, you can actually only give yourself 2 water balloons now. So if we do give W, and we throw this, give W, and we throw this as well. Okay, give W. We actually can't give ourselves more water balloons, but you can apparently give yourself an unlimited amount of s'mores, which can give you an unlimited amount of healing. And it only costs 5 tickets, so abuse this while you can. So that is going to be very cool. If you have a lot of tickets, it's a neat thing to buy. Some other changes in this update is that we actually have a new attachment for the Dragunov as well as the 50 cal. So if you go to the Dragunov and slot 2 right here, we also have a nice little extended magazine as well as a suppressor. So if you want, 20 extra ADS range or 20 accuracy, minus 20 range, you can get the suppressor. I personally wouldn't care because it really isn't much different from this, but the extra ammo is nice. You get 4 extra bullets per clip, so that's good. So if we go to the 50 cal, we also have similar attachments. If we can find a 50 cal, you guys are going to be like, oh, it's right there, why can you not see it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's right here. It's kind of camouflaged. Go right here, we have a laser and a extended mag, which gives you 4 extra bullets for 1,000 each. Those are some really expensive bullets, and we also have a laser sight that gives you 30 accuracy and 30 ADS accuracy, which is pretty useful. And you guys might be wondering, hey, what is ADS accuracy? That wasn't in the game before. It's not really. Nothing has actually changed. This is just a value that shows you how much accuracy you have when you ADS versus when you do not ADS. Nothing has actually changed. The game is exactly the same. This is just a value so you guys know how much accuracy you get when you aim down the sights on sniper rifles. And another thing you guys have not noticed yet is that all these scopes in this game now have 0 value. They actually do not add anything to the gun. And you may have also noticed that the guns themselves, if we go to the 50 cal, now have much more ADS accuracy. This is the total accuracy. This is the accuracy when you do not aim. And that's because the aim down sights now give no bonus to the gun, and that is because the gun itself already has that accuracy. It's already added onto the gun. So scopes now are just scopes. You can, you know, if you don't want to use a scope, you don't have to use a scope. It makes zero difference. But if you do like using a scope, you now, you know, have a choice between using this or iron sights. If we go to a gun such as the FAL, we have this scope right here. As you can see, it gives no, you know, stats. So if you like sniping, you can now use this, or you can use iron sights. One gun that will actually benefit from this a lot is the HK416. If we take that gun, where is it? Okay, it's right here. I'm go ahead and purchase this. This actually has a pretty nice scope on there. So if you add that, and then let's get yeah, this right here. This gun is actually really fun to ADS with now, and you also get much more accuracy. Before it was at 65, I believe, so now it's at 90 plus 30. So you are getting 120 accuracy. So this thing is basically a laser, and you can aim with the hollow sight. One significant stat change that doesn't really affect too much is the CK SWAT. This actually had a fire rate of half a second, so you basically, this is basically the fire rate before this update. So yeah, now the fire rate is actually basically in half. So if we show Hanky right here, we can shoot, okay, I'm missing all those shots, but we can shoot much faster with the CK SWAT. So, you know, if you like using this gun, this thing has much higher fire rate now, so, you know, you won't get ganged instantly. All these scopes in this game now give you 0 accuracy bonuses. The guns themselves already have the accuracy bonus, so if we use the HK416, it actually already has slightly higher accuracy than it would before this update, and that is because it also gets the extra accuracy from its iron sights combined with the scope we have, so it has actually more accuracy than it would have in the last update if you had the scope on. So it is basically a laser now, and it is, you know, pretty good in my opinion. It's actually kind of fun to use. This update is basically, you know, where's that? I just saw ammo just disappear. Okay, that's weird. So yeah, this gun and this you know, update is basically just gonna make every single scope in this game, you know, an actual scope rather than an attachment that gives it stats. So if you like ADSing using first person, this is a really good update. You guys will be you know, having more choice and such. Another change in this update is the channel lake. This doesn't actually have any changes to its actual stats, but rather the animation that it uses to reload. Both the reload of the you know, rounds going in, as well as, you know, each time you fire and you put in a new shell or load a new shell in, have changed, and the reason is because it fired way too fast before. So if we you know, shoot Hanky right here, it's about half a second each time, and as well as when we actually start loading this, it takes a little bit longer now as well. The animation looks pretty cool though. This is mainly because a lot of people use this to farm, and it's quite OP because you can reload this thing so quickly. But now it's slightly, you know, longer, so it's not too bad, but you can still use this to farm and do all that, just more or less so it's not, you know, zombies getting instantly mowed down, because this thing had like a fire rate of a machine gun going like and, you know, doing splash damage everywhere. A few new skins also added to this update is the Auto 9 for the M93R, which actually was buffed last update, so, you know, if you want to use this as a secondary, you can actually do that now. So basically makes it into a new gun. It's basically like the M9 or the I forgot the other M9 skin, but yeah, it looks like a new gun now. Actually, it acts the same, you know, shoots the same, sounds the same, but, you know, looks like a different gun. So if you're into that, you know, something to consider. This is actually a premium, I'm pretty sure, so if you want to get this, you know, you can do that. Another skin that is also, you know, that is also a premium skin is the Katana Marasuma skin. I think that's what it's called. Honestly, I don't like this skin that much because it just looks like a red katana, but it does have a nice finish on the actual blade right here, and you can also see some details on the handle right here, which is pretty cool. So if you like katanas, you could potentially, you know, get this skin for it. Alright, the last skin I wanted to show you is the Splatter Shot skin, which is a premium skin for the P90. It's basically a paintball skin, I guess. Oh my god, guys, why does it say you are the murderer on the screen?
It says you're the bro.
Guys, why do I have a gun? I'm the murderer, guys. Where are you guys at?
I'm stuck.
It's literally. Oh my god, why do I keep swearing? Why do I keep swearing? I've been not making videos for so long. I started swearing again. Why do I? Elite has a knife. I saw him. Elite had a knife. I saw him.
Off the roof?
He's literally the murderer at the third time in a row.
That's a gamer moment.
Who's at the roof? Who's at the roof?
That's a load of dumb.
Dude, I'm stuck in a freaking toilet.
How are you stuck in a toilet?
That door doesn't open. Help
Door
me.
stuck.
Door stuck. Help.
Door stuck.
Who's the guy on the roof? Wait, who's in there?
Stuck.
Who's in there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Help me, I'm stuck in a toilet. Oh my god, what the
Alright guys, we have a new sheriff in town. I'm just letting everyone know I am the sheriff, so if you have a report of a murderer near you, please come towards me. If you come towards me, I'm probably gonna kill you, because you're probably the murderer. Alright, Elite, I see that you have a... Elite has a knife.
What?
Knive.
Okay, everyone just watch each other. That's pretty much all we can do at this point, so... Everyone tries to go into a shed alone, like Mirko's trying to do right now. He's probably the murderer.
The door down?
Get away! You are literally gonna die. You have 5 seconds. 5. You better start walking. 4, 3, 2. Yeah. One thing about this game mode is you only have 1 bullet. You have to reload each time, so that's kind of fun. So, no one's died yet, so we are all good at the moment. I'm just gonna go inside here. When one comes in here, you die. Okay.
Where's the other people?
I don't know.
I see only like I only see like 4 people around.
Oh, okay.
But there's
So,
like floating
wait,
glass
are we missing
somehow.
someone? I think we're missing someone.
We're missing.
Who
Are
have?
they
Okay, I
AFK?
see Gardago and Plant on the thing over here. Mirko, why are you going towards them?
No, I'm looking.
You're looking for what? Someone to murder?
No.
Okay, so can the murderer just say I? Just come out. It's fine. I won't kill you. Just, who is it? Who is the murderer?
Who is it?
Yo, mama.
I just see Elite like
mama.
running around. I think it might be Elite again.
No.
Okay, so who here has a Molotov? We need to start testing this. Okay, we need to
don't think
develop
that
a
works.
plan to see who it is.
Oh!
Did someone die? Someone has
I
died.
think it's Malik. I think it's
So wait, everyone
It's
stop!
the
Everyone
rice
stop in their place!
farmer.
Everyone
It's
stop in their
the
place!
rice
Everyone stop
farmer.
in their place right now! Everyone stop in their place! Okay, it wasn't Gardago and it
It's
wasn't
Mirko.
Elite and it wasn't Mirko. So who's left? It's
Who is it?
Hanku.
What?
Hanku, come
Who?
outside
What?
right now! Hanku, come outside right now!
Bullshit.
Hanku, come outside right now!
Okay, I'm
Okay,
here.
We need to do. Okay, we're doing emergency meeting. Everyone get to the helicopter right
what
now.
the hell?
Everyone get to the helicopter right now.
It's the rice farmer.
What?
Everyone come to the helicopter.
Mirko is the rice farmer.
Wait.
about
Shh,
to
okay,
break
Elite. Okay, Elite, you go first.
Okay, pretty much. He freaking opened the door and I hear a shank and then I hear him run across the room. It was him.
Okay, I saw Gardago. It couldn't have been him, and I did not see Henku. Did anyone see Henku?
No.
No.
I was on the roof.
Okay. Okay.
That's what
Okay.
people-
Let's start voting. Okay, who votes Mirko's? Jump if you vote Mirko. I'm sorry, Mirko. Oh, it was him. It was him too.
He wasn't.
He literally killed in front of
This
us.
is so bullshit. This isn't like.
Easy. See, you don't need to buy Among Us. You can just play R2DA. See, guys, it's
Yeah.
easy.